Hello everybody, Sky here, and today I'm doing a really quick showcase on my brand new Ballora figurine. So this was actually a project I started a really long time ago, but just finally now got around finishing. And yeah, we're just gonna do a really quick showcase on this one. Basically I took the original Ballora action figure, ripped her to shreds, and then used a few of her pieces on a new plastic body that I got off of Amazon, and it kind of turned out pretty cool. I am currently working on a Ballora puppet, so whenever I use this in a big project, I will probably replace her head with the custom one that I have made, but at the moment, that is not done. So you guys will only be able to really see this for right now. As you guys can kind of see, I think it looks pretty good. She's a little bit more on the spindly side in comparison to what she was, and I kind of like it a little bit better just because I think it makes her look more not human, just because of how thin her waist is. Basically, the parts that I reused from the original body just consists of the tutu, the torso, front and back, and her hands, and then her head is also from the original body, but like I said, I'm gonna be replacing that when I go to film. So yeah, let's just zoom in and take a quick look real quick. So up close, I didn't do anything to the head. I did repaint the torso. The little jewels, the only references I could find where they were like a blue or like a cyan, either that or they were just white. So I decided to just go with the blue because then it kind of stands out a little bit better. Same with her like necklace here. It's really subtle, but she does have a blue necklace there. Now the arms are fully customized. They're wrapped in foam and then I scored it and painted it. So if I squeeze them too hard, it will kind of crunch it a little bit, so I have to be careful when animating her. And then her hands are the original hands, but in addition, I painted the fingernails on her. Now her waist is really skinny, mainly because that's how the action figure that I bought, that I basically adapted into her was, and it kind of ended up working out that it was the exact size of the tutu to fit around this middle waist piece, and I kind of dig how it looks because not only is this tutu not actually attached, I can rotate it, and in doing so, when I go to stop motion animate her, if she's just standing there doing a dance, I could have her tutu rotating at the same time, and I feel like it would look way cooler. Plus, with this ball joint right here, it allows her to be a lot more posable. The only negative thing was I did paint this piece kind of a white, even though it was white originally, and now the paint's scraping off because, like I said, this piece right here likes to move around, so it's kind of scraping the paint here a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty good. And then lastly, her legs are all 100% remade by me. The freaking wires here I used for the like ballerina tie strap things took forever to do. It's a little sloppy, but it looks a bit more realistic because it's kind of smaller, but then also like sticks out a little bit more off of her legs, and then her feet are flat and are posable at the same time, so I can still make her in her standard pose where she's got one foot down and one foot the other way, but then in addition I can actually make it so that she walks normally instead of it having to be on her tippy toes, which is just a lot harder to animate. And real quick before we get into some fancy poses, here's just a quick size comparison between some of my other custom bodies for my characters. I got Funtime Foxy and Lefty here. These characters don't have heads because I replaced them with the puppet heads, but also I just don't keep the heads on them anymore. As you can see, she is a lot more spindly than she used to be. It kind of gave her a bit of a height boost, and I kind of think it works really well for the character. But now we're gonna get into different poses she can do. So she can hit her main pose from the games with the one foot down and the other not. Main reason I wasn't posing her like this already was just because it's not as exactly stable as as the other pose. And yeah, here's the fun pose that I kind of designed this for. Boom! She can hit the spider monkey pose. As you guys can see, she can officially do that, and with this waist joint here, I can kind of even arch her back even more if I needed it to, for her to kind of do like a creepy spider monkey crawl doohickey. Now, if I was to use this pose in like a music video or a horror short, I would obviously remove her head first, and then in post, I would basically use the puppet head I'm making, line it up so it's like facing the camera like so. So she would be more like this as she's crawling towards the camera, kind of a thing. But yeah, so now Ballora can do a spider monkey pose. I really don't feel like putting her back into her original configuration, so I'm just gonna end the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now! Stay tuned for the actual Ballora head puppet. I'm still working on it.